the relations between the neighbors.
Abdul Javed Iqbal, the problem is that your first instinct is a typical Pakistani response. Even when Kasab was arrested after 26/11, Pakistan even first tried to deny he was a Pakistani or had any terror links or had any ISI links. Now you seem to be hinting that you're questioning Tunda's claims about the BKI terrorists and the fact that he and these BKI terrorists have been close to the ISI.
No, look, you see, the thing is that if this claim is proved against Pakistan, then the normal thing is that that's how these things are done. Then the government of India must raise this issue with Pakistan with full vigor, with full force, and then ask Pakistan to respond to it.
Yeah. All right, Mr. KPS Gill, who is the Babbar Khalsa International? How dangerous are they? And how much is the Lashkar-e-Toiba and the ISI propping this organization up?
Look, you see, the thing is...
No, 1 second, Admiral Iqbal. I asked the question to Mr. KPS Gill. We just come back to Admiral. Mr. KPS Gill. All right, looks like we have a problem with the video link to Mr. KPS Gill, but RSN, perhaps you'd like to take this question. What is this Babbar Khalsa International? How dangerous are they?
No, Babbar Khalsa International, Khalistan Commando, for the host of such organizations. And what has emerged from his interrogation is that the ISI has been pressurizing them to revive Sikh Khalistan militancy in Punjab, and saying that, look, if you want our, our hospitality, you have to do this. And what has actually happened is that, this Tunda's revelations, if you see, it is even, I would say that he knows far more than what David Headley knew. He has been to the Middle East countries. He has been to Bangladesh. He has been to Thailand. He knows the entire network. In the entire continent.
My question is simple over here. Tunda is making a specific allegation. He is saying that the Lashkar-e-Toiba and the ISI are helping Sikh militant organizations like the Babbar Khalsa International revive militancy in Punjab. Okay, how much now the Pakistanis may question Tunda on this. But you've been a former intelligence officer. How much credence should we give to Tunda's claims?
This is not the first time that only Tunda has given these revelations. The earlier arrests also, there was a blast in Ambala. Those fellows also had confirmed this. And Jujar, let me tell you, if you think that any country, Pakistan or any country which uses its intelligence agencies in fomenting such insurgencies and terrorism is going to come out and and admit that they have been doing it. You know it from various sources. You don't have to, what is the point taking up with Pakistan or Foreign Office?
Sudhanshu Mittal from the BJP, the Times of India has reported that according to intelligence report, the ISI held at least 2 meetings with leaders of many Sikh terror organizations, including the BKI, the KCF, the ISYF, the KTF, the KZF in February and March this year. And the ISI apparently told these bosses that, look, you guys can stay in Pakistan, but then you have to stoke the fire in India. What is the Pakistan game plan over here?
Nawaz Sharif has become the Prime Minister of Pakistan. If you recollect on our debates, we had been saying this off and on, that once Nawaz Sharif is sworn in, then the military establishment and especially the ISI will be out to ensure that there is no normalcy between India and Pakistan. The best way, the surest way is to perpetrate terrorist attacks in India, be it through the Lashkar-e-Toba or be it through the Sikh militants. Now, we've had a long spell of normalcy in Punjab, much to the relief of the people of India. Now, the only design they have right now is to ensure that somehow or the other, the peaceful state of Punjab is up in fire again. So, their design is normal. That's not the issue. Issue is how are we going to respond to this? You see, to anticipate that Pakistan would not be doing this would be foolheadedness. We had anticipated this, that now they'll be all out to ensure that the relationships between India and Pakistan are at its nadir.
Right.
You've seen the attack on the LOC. You've been seeing what is having in Kishtwar.
So Danshu, let me just put this point to KPS Gill as well. We were having a problem establishing a video link with Mr. Gill, but we have him on the phone line for the timing. Mr. KPS Gill, just wanted to ask you, because this man Tunda is saying that our side LET operatives have been meeting the bosses of, Babbar Khalsa International and other Sikh militant organizations in February and March this year, and they've told them very clearly that you can live in Karachi, you can live in Pakistan, but you have to then stoke the fires in Punjab and India. What is your information? What is the Pakistan game plan over here?
Pakistan has a long time game plan. And after the end of terrorism in Punjab, they have been working from time to time to revive terrorism in Punjab and other places. But unfortunately, they have not succeeded. They have not succeeded because within Punjab, their support base is not there. The people who very atrocities with the terrorist committed, they have totally rejected their way of action and their way of thinking. And the ISI and all its efforts cannot revive terrorism in Punjab.
Right, okay. Yeah, but obviously, let me just put this to Manjeet Singh as well, from the Delhi Sikh Gurdwara Management Committee. Manjeet Singh, Tunda has also said that Babbar Khalsa International wanted to plant a bomb around Independence Day, but that was foiled. He's also said that he, in fact, formed what he's called the Khalistan Kashmir International in Punjab. How worried are you when you hear all these kind of revelations tumbling out of the closet?
We people are very much worried and we are very much alert also. My government is in Punjab. Sir Prakash Singh Badal is the Chief Minister. Sir Sukhbir Singh Badal is the party leader. And Punjab is the state where the normalcy has come with great difficulty and after a big cost to the state also and to the country also.
Right.
And for last, I think, 15 years, no untoward incidents, major incident that took place in Punjab, it never happened. It is only because of the government of Sir Badal who wants that it should be a zero tolerance state. You had bombs at High Court, you had bombs at Bombay, there was in Pune, it was in different places of this in the country. But God forbid, nothing happened in Punjab major till date.
Right.
But the thing is, what is the reason why it is happening?
Let me take this further. Let me take this further because we're now also joined by Naresh Gujral, Rajya Sabha MP from the Shiromani Akali Dal. Mr. Gujral, the South Asia Terrorism Portal has reported that the Lashkar-e-Toiba has opened up 8 camps to train Khalistani militants in Pakistan. Last year, we know that 2 men were also arrested near Patiala with 3 kg of RDX. Now, your party is in power in Punjab. Now, there may not have been any major incidents yet, but the threats, the warning signs are there. What are you doing? What are you doing to preempt all these efforts by the ISI and these Sikh militant groups based out of Pakistan?
Well, we've made sure that our intelligence is vigilant. Like my colleague said, there is a zero tolerance policy. But we do expect a lot of help from the central government. Time and again, we've been asking them to modernize our weaponry and, more importantly, our communication system. Because unless we get information, we will not be able to preempt it. And don't forget, Punjab has faced this for over a decade. Pakistan wants to launch a proxy war in Punjab because Punjab is the granary of India and India's food security depends on Punjab.
You're saying that the centre has to back up the state of Punjab. Let me ask you, what is the communication level between the centre and the state and the intelligence from the centre to the state?
Not just that, I'm talking of the hardware, the equipment that is required, the modernization of the police arms and ammunitions, that is missing. Now, we've been asking the centre, promises are made by the Ministry of Home But it's very unfortunate that we are not getting the required assistance.
What is the required assistance specifically? What is the kind of hardware you're looking for which is missing?
The modern equipment. All basically, unless they give the money for police modernization, they keep promising it, they keep announcing it, but nothing goes there. That is the problem.
Jujar, if I may step in here, Mr. Gujral is absolutely right. The entire militancy, even earlier Sikh militancy, has an external dimension and internal dimension. Now he is talking of an internal dimension. External dimension, of course the assistance has to come from the central government. And you would recall that the entire Sikh militancy business, it started from the diaspora outside. And that diaspora, let me tell you, is still active. The ISI is very active, amongst that diaspora. What you saw
in fact, everybody's been pointing out that Punjab is in fact very peaceful right now.
No.
How much is it that, elements from the Sikh diaspora outside, with the help of outfits like the ISI, the ones who are primarily trying to fan the trouble in Punjab right now?
Absolutely. This attack on General Barar, it was
London
last year. I mean, that itself indicated that how active they are. So therefore, what Mr. Gujral has said, that I don't know whether the center is taking this, with all the seriousness, the external dimension of it. Internal see, I would give entire credit to Mr. KPS Gill, because he had understood the external dimension as and the internal dimension equally well. And therefore that he would bear me out that once this border fencing came up, then infiltration became that much more difficult. I also had some experience in dealing with this insurgency at that time. But the central government has to take it up very, very cogently.
But the problem over here is that, okay, maybe it's external elements that are trying to fan the trouble over here. But
I need to come in.
Manjeet Singh, but I have a specific question for you, Manjeet Singh. It may be foreign elements or elements living outside that are trying to fan the trouble. But unfortunately, there are some elements in Punjab which are also playing dangerous games. In January this year, the SGPC honored the family of Indira Gandhi's assassins. In October last year, they honored General A.S. Vaidya's assassins. In 2003, the SGPC declared Bhindranwale as a martyr. Now, why is an organization like the SGPC playing with fire?
The thing is, Jujar, nobody honored the way you are saying. They right from the Golden Temple action, there have been Akhand Paths in Golden Temple, those who have died. And any family member from anybody, may it be Bhindranwale, may it be the killers of General Vaidya, they can go and keep Akhand Path. Nobody can stop that. This is one answer for your question. But let me say the other way around.
No, Manjeet Singh, I don't think that's a satisfactory response.
That the diaspora
you're trying to say that any victim, can go and have an Akhand Path over there. But the fact is that it wasn't just an Akhand Path. The SGPC actually honored the families of these assailants. That's what they did. Did they give them siropas or not?
Jujar, whosoever keeps the Akhand Path, he gets the siropa by the Granthi. It is our ritual, it is our custom. I think you need to check on that. Nobody invited anybody to be honored like the way you are saying. So the thing is,
why was Janelle Singh Bhindranwale declared a martyr by the SGPC in 2003? No, it is wrongly said. What I am trying to put you through is that after 1984, the Congress government has done nothing to appease the sentiments of the Sikhs. Sajjan and Titler are roaming freely, number one.
The diaspora which is outside, you are talking, they feel alienated. Those people who left this country after 1984, they are seeking asylum. They have sought asylum abroad. Now they want to come into the mainstream. Now Indian government is not allowing them to come. After 25 years, they have done nothing just for, they ran away with their families to save their lives. They are not terrorists.
Okay.
Now they want to come back
I'll tell you
India.
what, I want to pick on the first point and just continue on that a little bit longer. Let me just go to Mr. KPS Gill.
Try them.
I think we are digressing from the subject.
Yeah, exactly. 1 minute, Mr. KPS Gill. Let's get back to the point we were discussing. How do you respond to Manjeet Singh, who is saying that, when the SGPC honors the family of those who killed General Vaidya, who killed Indira Gandhi, that, it is that we are overplaying it. What do you make of this honoring that is going on to these assassins' families, Mr. KPS Gill?
Well, these functions have been going on for a long time. But the important point to note is that in 2014, the Americans were going to withdraw from Afghanistan. And they're going to leave a lot of weapons behind. Everywhere Americans have gone, they leave weapons behind. The Naga insurgency started with the weapons left by the Americans in the Second World War. The weapons supplied to the jihadis by the Americans came into Punjab and gave a fillip to Punjab terrorism. Now the weapons they leave behind are of very advanced nature. And Mr. Vijay is right that we do not have matching weaponry. The Punjab police does not have weaponry. The advanced weaponry which probably the Americans might have supplied to Pakistan, we don't know, and which probably they are using on the border, are of a nature which will totally outgun the Punjab police. So there has to be a serious study of this matter.
Right.
And still there is time, and it can be done in double quick time.
Right. Okay. Obviously, it looks like there are multiple dimensions to the problem over here. One is when you have Sikh organizations, Sikh militant organizations based in Pakistan, supported by the ISI. How do we preempt them? Number two, as Mr. Gill is saying that you need modern weaponry. Mr. Gujral also said that. But the third element over here we are talking right now is why is it that there are certain elements within Punjab itself that are encouraging some of these elements? Naresh Gujral from the SAD, let me ask you, because the Shiromani Akali Dal, your party, actually controls the SGPC as well. I want to stick to that third point over there. Why is it that your party is allowing the SGPC to honor people like Bhindrawale, the assassins of Indira Gandhi, the assassins of General Vaidya, so on and so forth?
Well, first of all, I think it's factually wrong what you are saying, that we are encouraging them. That is not so. We want peace in Punjab. We have a stake in Punjab. It's our government there. We have to make sure that no untoward activity takes place there. But let me tell you one thing. All over Punjab, amongst the Sikhs, there's a feeling of deep hurt that those who were responsible for the 84 carnage have still not been brought to book. Now, unless you address that issue, a lot of the issues that you're talking about in Punjab cannot be addressed.
Okay, Sudhanshu Mittal, let me put this to you. Is it, Mr. Gujral seems to be suggesting that the fact that the perpetrators of the 84 riots have not been punished is in a way encouraging and fanning the extremist elements in Punjab. How much do you agree with that, Sudhanshu?
See, naturally, if a community is hurt for the fact that such a major riot took place and nobody is punished for that, now the mischievous elements will always play on those sentiments. That's the psychology.
It was not a riot, it was a carnage.
So, I mean, let's not deny the realities, and Mr. Gujral, I agree, the complete carnage, I mean, the worst kind of carnage this nation has ever witnessed, with active state participation and participation of a political party in this, which claims to be so-called secularist in their approach. Now, in such a case, unless you are addressing this issue will always get exploited by the extremist element. But that's one side of the story. I think this story comes from Tunda. I'm more worried about the response of the government of India to this proposition. You see, Government of India has been sending such weak signals on the issue of LOC violations, on the issue of terrorism, on the issue of all kind of mischief which the ISI is planning in India, that unless we are sending strong signals, I would apprehend that they could be fermenting trouble in Punjab.
What's the strong signal you're looking for?
So the internal elements can be taken care of by the Punjab government, and you've just heard Naresh Gujalji so unequivocally stating that the state government is committed to peace and prosperity in Punjab. So that's not my problem area. My problem area arises out of the response of the central government, because central government seems to be dilly-dallying on its firm response on this issue.
Okay.
You see, the revelations of Tunda should have led to a diplomatic onslaught against Pakistan. Absolutely. We should have by now summoned the High Commissioner of Pakistan to say what the hell is happening.
All right.
And you are encouraging terrorism from the soil of Pakistan, which is not acceptable to India.
All right, let's give the final word to RSN Singh. Just to wrap it up over here, Tunda is very clearly outlining to the Delhi police over here that the IS and the Lashkar-e-Toiba are going whole hog to fan Sikh militants organizations based in Pakistan so that they stoke terrorism in India and in Punjab. Now, besides the harder ammunition that the Punjab government needs, what else do you think that we need to do?
See, he's only reinforced what was already known. The intelligence agencies knew, it has been reporting to the government, I'm aware of it.
Yeah.
But let me tell you what is most intriguing. When the IB was put under scanner, for reasons you know, at the same time, one inspector from Punjab, it's all happening simultaneously, he rises and he says that Mr. KPS Gill had ordered him to carry out some 70 or 60 or 70 false encounters. Now, is it a planned and coordinated assault on the Indian intelligence agencies? So therefore, I don't know what is the infiltration of ISI. Does it run so deep? All those events that you said that, declaring so-and-so martyr and not declaring, so-and-so martyr. I mean, where does the tentacle of ISI leads to? I don't know. But this inspector, till today, no action has been taken against him. Either he is telling the truth or he is telling a lie. How can he suddenly get up and you tell me, I mean, without
You're suggesting the ISI has obviously infiltrated some elements?
Absolutely, it's very intriguing, and there is a determined...
But who's not taking the action over here then?
There is a determined bid here to unravel the entire security apparatus in this country. And I have been following this. First they targeted military intelligence, then the intelligence bureau, and now the Punjab police, and before that Gujarat police. Your entire, the internal security apparatus today is being dented from, I don't know, forces outside and people who are complicit within.
Mr. KPS Gill, would you like to add to that? Who are these forces that are complicit in undermining us from within?
If you look at this Shah case
in Gujarat
and the assault on the intelligence bureau, I would agree with the previous speaker totally. Unfortunately, I was not able to hear it earlier. But it is true that there is the danger within is also very great. Although there is danger from without, outside, but there is very great danger from inside. If you destroy the security forces, who is going to fight terrorism? Will the CBI do it? Will the NIA do it? The Punjab police, the army, the BSF, the RPF, the Home Guard, they lost more than 2,000 men fighting terrorism.
There are multiple agencies. Who takes the lead over here?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
See, the government, all these agencies are finally under the Prime Minister.
Scores. What the central government is doing is to demolish the IB structure.
What I'm trying to say is that all these agencies are finally under the Prime Minister. If there is any rivalry, which has always been there between agencies, and with such serious rivalries, the Prime Minister, he can resolve it within minutes. But do people in the political establishment, I have grave doubts whether they want to resolve it. They are very happy in pitting one agency against another. Making the, pitting the IB against the CBI. In Malegaon 2006 case, they have pitted the NIA against the CBI in Maharashtra. What's happening?
All right. Okay, well, we completely run out of time, but just let's wrap it up by saying there is a time when this important LET operative Tunda has made some shocking revelations and specifically outlined how the IS and the LET are trying to help Sikh militant groups in Pakistan and elsewhere revive problems in Punjab. The last thing we need is to be fighting within ourselves. Let's leave it over there for now. Run out of time. But thanks very much to everybody for joining us. Thank you for watching. Good night.